Hello and welcome to part 2 of the series where we are becoming the best version of ourselves. If you missed part 1, it was all about designing your dream life, what it looks like, what it feels like, what's the most important to you. And today we're going to dive into the question of how do we actually get there? So if you haven't watched part 1, you can go watch that. Here's the thing, we can't become all we want to be all at once, but we can take it one bite at a time. How? Today, we are going to commit to a 6-week soft reset. It's like trying on a new lifestyle for size by incorporating small daily and weekly habits that will change the trajectory of your life. Grab your notebook or the notes app on your phone and let's dive into it. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to map out about 3 to 5 focus areas of your life. Now, these are the things that matter most to you. If you went through part 1, I want you to reflect again on the things that mattered most to you when we were designing your dream life. So that will give you a good indicator of how you should create your daily and weekly habits. So what focus areas stood out to you? Was it you wanted to improve your health? You wanted to increase your freedom? Do better at managing your time so you can spend more quality time with your family? Write down 3 to 5 of those general areas where you feel like you have a lot of room to grow. So for example, here are a few of mine. I want to prioritize my health better. I want to be more present with my family and my friends. And I want to create a morning routine that boosts my confidence and makes me feel like I can take on anything throughout the day. So once you have your focus areas, we're going to niche down and get specific. Here is where the magic happens. What we're going to build today is, I'm going to go get my weekly goals. So what I want you to create today is about 5 daily and 5 weekly goals that we are going to work towards over the next 6 weeks. So for example, I have my daily habit tracker. I have 6 daily habits that I want to work towards, and I have 4 weekly habits that I want to work towards. So the first thing that I recommend you do is jump into your brain and analyze each one of those core areas that you feel like you can improve. So we'll start with number 1 for me. I feel like I can prioritize my health. I work from home, so I spend a lot of time in my home. I don't move a lot throughout the day, and my diet isn't bad, but it definitely could be improved. With all of that in mind, I feel like some manageable goals for me would be first to hit 6,000 daily steps, which I know a lot of people will say that that's low, but that is high for the daily life that I am currently living right now. So I want to create something that is attainable for me, that's going to get me one step closer to that person that I want to be. So 6,000 daily steps it is for me. Another thing that I want to do is to prioritize my protein intake. Rather than focusing on cutting out carbs or cutting out sugars, I want to focus on adding that protein to just help me feel more full so I don't feel like I have to go snack on some crackers at night or something like that. So go through each one of your 3 to 5 priority areas in your life and think of just a handful of daily or weekly habits that will help you achieve that. For a weekly habit that I want to implement, I want to cook 1 meal from scratch. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I just have not prioritized it. This will again fall kind of into that health category. Once you have all of your ideas written down, you can use ChatGPT if you want to. I like to use ChatGPT just to help me brainstorm ideas that maybe I didn't initially think about. I'm going to hop into ChatGPT and give it this prompt. Help me come up with simple daily habits and weekly goals for prioritizing my general daily health. Some ideas that I have are to hit a step count and eat more protein. The main categories that I want to improve in my life are X, Y, and Z, and that's where you would give it your own categories. And it will pop up a handful of daily and weekly habits that you could implement as well. Go through all of your ideas, go through all of ChatGPT's ideas, and choose about 5 or so weekly and daily habits that you feel like are, first of all, attainable, And second of all, something that's really actually going to get you to become that best version of yourself. I really want to emphasize that this soft reset isn't meant to make you hate your life for the next 6 weeks. It's meant to get you excited about waking up and making improvements in your life. So if you're writing down habits that you're really not looking forward to doing, they're probably not going to be done, and you're not going to enjoy this journey of becoming the best version of yourself, which that's what it is. It is a journey. It's a lifelong journey. These are a few of my habits that I have written down. So one of my first habits is to get ready within the first hour of waking up. Again, I work from home, so it's really easy for me to just stay sloppy and stay in my house, but then I feel like I don't want to go out during the day. I feel like I don't want to interact with people. So getting ready in the first hour of waking up is a really good goal for me. The next one, 6,000 daily steps. We talked about that one. The next one is to put the house to bed. I just feel a lot better in the morning when I wake up and I walk downstairs and the house is all nice and clean and put together already. The next one is 15 minutes outside. Since I work from home, it's really easy for me to just stay inside, but especially with my baby, I want to get us outside more. Right now it's winter, so it is cold out there. So I'm not super looking forward to this, but it's one of those things where I'll be happy that I did it once I did it. Another daily one, 100 grams of protein. That's my goal. And then I want to try and set a 30-minute socials limit for every day. So spend no more than 30 minutes on social media. And then for my weekly goals, I want to post 2 YouTube videos a week for the next 6 weeks. I want to schedule 1 social outing, whether it be with my husband or my friends, cook 1 meal from scratch, and then go to 4 Pilates classes a week. And then I put this little quote on mine that says, "Act as if what you do makes a difference," because it does. So this is my daily habit tracker. I'm going to be putting this on the fridge. My husband, he's actually doing this with me, so he's putting his on the fridge, and we can kind of hold each other accountable and make it a little bit of a competition to keep us motivated. So to create this tracker, I actually just use Canva. They do have a free version or a paid version. When you log in, they have a search bar and you can type in daily habit tracker and choose a template that you feel like will align with what you want to achieve. And that is how I created that tracker. Now, remember, this is not about being perfect. This is about setting yourself up to become the best version of yourself. If you slip up a day or two, it's okay. Don't punish yourself and just completely stop doing it. Just start again the next day. That's okay. The point is to keep moving forward. So every small action that you're taking is really just snowballing you into that best version of yourself. Then how I have it set up is I'm going to have to go in and print a new sheet with a new date at the end of each week. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to reflect what happened this week. Is there any tweaks that I need to change? Maybe I'll find that 6,000 daily steps. It's really easy for me to hit that. So I'll adjust that. So take a couple minutes at the end of each week, just evaluate where you're at, see if there's any changes that you need to make as well. Okay, if you've made it this far, honestly, you are like way ahead of the majority of the population in becoming the best version of yourself. So give yourself a little hand clap. You've created your dream life. You've created daily habits that are going to snowball into becoming that best version of yourself. And in part 3, we're going to talk about choosing one big project that you want to take on that is going to really help you make that big transformation and help you feel like a new version of yourself. So for me, the big project I'm going to be taking on is updating my wardrobe. I'm going to take you through the process of how to do a big project like this in a 6-week time period without feeling overwhelmed. Until then, I would love to hear what habits you are most excited to start. So drop those down in the comments, and it will be so amazing if we can inspire each other down below. Thanks for spending the day with me. I will see you in part 3.